I think we're ready. Right. Oh, let's go. Oh, check that out. That's cool. I'm a cool sub. Hello, and welcome back to Oddly Specific and Sunless Sea. Oh. That was unexpected. I was going to do my intro. What's this? What? So, I'm playing as a girl, which... we'll come to that in a minute. We'll come to that. Your sweetheart, return to London as soon as you may. Your sweetheart says you are a father. I'll turn around and give birth. That's fine. Reverse. Reverse. This has thrown me slightly. I'm a mother. That was easy. What? Oh, I'll explain this in a minute. This is part of a strategy, shall we say. Time with your family. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Right. So, as I was saying, welcome back to Sunless Sea. It may surprise you to learn if you haven't played Sunless Sea, or you will completely expect it if you have. But it's been 10 hours to get to the point where I can go and get my submarine. 4 captains have died, all male, and then Madame Destrange, not copied from Harry Potter in any way, has been the one that has been the most fortuitous. So if, like me, you are playing this in hopes of getting a submarine, there's a couple of things that I would say you want to do. So your first character, you want to choose Iron so you can have a good chance of killing pirates and so on. And then what you want to do if you can, see I've actually explored quite a lot on this run, is first of all take your stuff to vendor buy, get a little bit of free money, and then you want 200 gold? I don't know what's the currency in this? 200 echoes. You want 200 echoes, and then that will allow you to pick up a deposit of salt stones from the salt lions. You take those back to Fallen London and you get 500, so you make 300 every time. And usually if you stop off at Hunter's Keep and survey the port for both, you get enough fuel from handing those in. You also want to get around as much of this as possible, because this is where you make a whole ton of money, and repairs are nice and cheap as well, because you're only paying 25 echoes to restore something to full health. There's a chance for the game to allow you to do between 1 and 5 trips, so up to 1500 profit. That won't be enough to get you a ship, but what it will be enough to do is get you a much bigger cannon. Then when you die again, go for the iron one again, keep the cannon, and then you're 1500 gold, or 1500 echoes rather, up. Also, at the end, are you really going to do that? At the end of the 5, or however many you get in your game, I've got 5 both games just out of sheer luck, you get a quest from like a golden haired woman to take the last shipment down to the Grand Geode, which I think is always down in that corner. There's a map on the wiki if that would help. I'd strongly recommend using that. And then that gives you even more gold. So by that point you've set up a nice investment. You can then go and buy lodgings, which lets you do a will, which lets you keep one more item. And also while you're in town, you want to do what I did then and get yourself a scion. The way you do that is by basically siring offspring. So you get a resource for one night in London or whatever. You use that a couple of times on the going out, and you'll end up with a child. And then once you've got the child as well, that means you can carry 2 items across, which just makes everything just infinitely easier. One other thing I'd recommend is Pigmount Isle. There's a set of options in the question, and it's relatively obvious, that lets you get this, which is called a blue scintillac. I need this. And it instantly refreshes all your firing solutions. I may as well use it now. So you fire both your weapons, then use it, and then fire them both again, and you've just done like double damage. Come here. Oh, Oh, that's fun. I need this guy because I just got rid of my Z story. Yes, and you need 3 for the sub. So, I need to go to the Grand Geode, then Port Carnelian. So there might be a little bit of a skip here. It's also not a bad idea, where you can, to 1, stick to the lights, but 2, have your lights off, because it saves fuel, and you don't really need it. As long as your terror's under sort of 50, you're not going to have an issue. And plus it helps you evade detection, which is often better than getting in fights, especially at the start of the game. Right, here we go. This isn't actually related to the quest for getting a submarine. It's just a very good way of keeping money, which is quite important, especially in the early game, which is when it's very difficult to get any of it. There's trade routes and such you can do later on, but without any sufficient sort of cargo hold, you're not really going to get anywhere with them. Such a pretty game. I've got a real thing for sort of simplistic graphics, because there's so much you can do with them. Right, here we go. Deliver the Sphinx Stone. 1,000 echoes. Searing Enigma, which is worth quite a bit. Give me that. We're running out of supplies as well. Hopefully I can just get in here before the hunger becomes an issue. And I've got the 1,000 echoes, which should be helpful. Could probably kill one of those things. If I can do at least 50 plus 100 on the first go, that's not bad. Plus that staggers. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it's gone over. Ignore that it says that I've turned cannibal. Don't worry about that. Right. Story. Alright, first of all, Port Carnelian. Have you got food? Oh, you have got food and fuel. Right. Brilliant. So that takes care of that problem. Now, I've started this quest already. You saw it in the last episode. Right, so here are the things you can use. So you can use 3 Z stories, which we've got, 75 echoes, which we've got, an outlandish artifact, which we've got, a Stygian ivory, which we've got, an extraordinary implication, which I thought I had, but I guess I don't. That's fine. We're pretty much there now. So, let's work through these. And there we go. That's literally it. So you don't need to do them all. Now we need to retrieve a set of Zonar schematics, which is either from Station 3 or Khan's Shadow. So I know Station 3 is just there. Khan's Shadow is somewhere up here, one of these squares. Oh boy, do I really hope that the station schematics are here. I don't want to go up to the top right of the map. It's so far. I can afford fuel, but that's not really the point. Let's have a look. Wish me well. Search Shed 12. Yes, he's got it. Right, let's go back. We're getting a sub! God, it takes a long time to get anywhere in this. There are faster ships, but they're weaker as well. I think the heavier, like the more hull you have, the slower your ship goes. You can get, like, for example, she gives me plus 100 engine power. And when you've got Evil Santa on board, he gives you 2,000. Yeah, Evil Santa. That's worth a lot of money as well. Here we go. Unless there's any hidden requirements that I'm not aware of. But I think this is it. We're gonna get a sub. Boom. Ship is docked at the workshop and concealed beneath a set of awnings beneath Hammer's ring. Beneath Hammer's ring, drills whir, mechanics argue, reconcile, improvise. Yes! Press T. Press T when it's Z to transform. Your future captains may convert their ships to submarines without cost. Fantastic! Let's pick up our first quest. With a satisfied nod towards your ship, the incomparable Aurelian slips the butterfly into a killing jar. Tyrant moths. Most moth? Most moth? So first things first, I'm going to get back in repair. See how I'm at like half health. Oh look, I've got a button. Transform ship. I want to do it. I want to do it. I can't do it yet. I'm going to wait. Right. So, for 10 long hours, we have a kick-ass ship. We've got a full crew, minus the cook that went to join the prison to feed the weird tentacle monsters. Don't ask. We've got weapons, fuel, supplies. We've got a legacy at home. I think we're ready. Right. Oh, let's go. Oh, check that out. That's cool. I'm a cool sub. I've got no idea what to... Oh my god. Sonar lets you see beneath the sea. When underwater, it highlights nearby obstacles, discoveries, and... Oh, I've got oxygen. Oh, this is cool. Oh, look, there's still a map. Wonder what's underneath the salt lions. Wonder if I have to come up in a... Do I have to come up in an abyss? Oh, here you are, look. Oh god. Okay, so I can dive into that abyss. Well, that seems like a brilliant idea. Let's do that. What was that? The Rite of Solace. Okay. Ooh. Out of the abyss. Is there any reason for me to have my light on? Oh, there's like currents. A diving suit floats past the glass. Oh, this is cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the Barnet place that you can see. That's awesome. Oh, hello. Oh, I can go in. I'm docked. The sunken church with docking ports. Sediment has built up against the lower walls and long ago choked neglected crypts and crooked tombstones. The interior is sealed, yet the deep peals of the tower's bell can be felt even through a submarine hull. What goes on here? What brings its congregation together? Trade stories with the congregation. Witness a contest of stories. Yeah, let's do that. Voluble visitor tells of the Sideways Regiment, a plundering legion of trained crabs. They've been fighting crabs. Ooh, so I have to tell a story. Yeah, look, participate. Let's trade some stories. Oh, I can't because I don't have any of these things. Port reports. Okay. I can do that. Oh, I've got one. Whoa, what's that? Oh, it's a ship. Sunken ship or something. A wreck. The wreck waits below, a dark shape in dark water. What causes it to sink? Well, the same thing that causes everything to sink. Supply. There's another one here, look. Oh, this is awesome. It's like the exact same game, but totally different. A silent wreck. Judging by the progress of the decay and the outmoded plating, this ship has lain here since after London's fall. This may not be wise. It's fine, I've got plenty of crew. Oh, just some fish. Into the cargo hold. Let's see what we find. Ah, nothing. Yes! You press on through the murk. The old lantern crashes down an iron stairwell. Your foot must have caught it as you turn on a corner. Right, I've got to be careful because... I feel like I was told I'd get 7. Oh, I can't not do it. Oh, I succeeded. What did I get? Across the observation deck. It's lasted this long, it should take you crawling across it. Yeah, I had to leave, look. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Oh, the door yawns. Do not do this. You enter, cross the room, look down at its occupant. This is you, chained to the bed. This is your face, bloated and blotched. These are your fingers, folded, nibbled by fish. A crewman is pounding on your arm, your living arm, not the dead one, swollen and pale. The count is up. He drags your way back to your ship, a living ship, not the dead one broken on the Z-bed. A woman sings clearly in the deeps. The airlock, your corridors, your cabin, you sleep. Once you wake, dreaming that you were held down with chains. But it is only your blankets heavy with sweat. Jeez! Oh! Onwards. Because it said earlier, if you remember, the Carnate and the Admiralty were both looking into this. What is that? Is that treasure? No, it's just like fuel, maybe? Yeah, fuel. Okay, so there is nothing around Venderbite. Some of this is a bit creepy. That's like the husk of a like one of them big crab things. A wreck ship. What's going on there? Looks like it might be able to damage me at the front, but... We defeated a wreck ship. There, it makes a much more convincing wreck now you're finished with it. Destroy them utterly. Or send a boarding party. Send a boarding party. You can't prepare a boarding party. Oh. Any plan goes out of the porthole the minute your boots touch the deck of a strange vessel. In this case, it seems these pirates like to play dead in person as well. Fortunately, your crew aren't the kind to be fooled twice. They return with clean cutlasses and bloodied boots, some are even smiling. Fuel supplies echoes. Nicely done. Look at all these wrecks. Oh. Another dock. Rack, earn your entry. The wreckers surround your dock submarine. Tell of your exploits. Oh, that's good. Oh, wrestle them. All of them. Natural born storyteller. The wreckers rely on the ships they sink to survive. How are they faring? Buy an audience with the fair king Scintillac. Ah, if you can lure ships toward Rack, the wreckers may sink them. Right, okay, let's leave that there. This has got awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying the first look at the Zub. Hopefully you've got yours too by now. I've got lots of story and stuff that I've never gone through before to play through, so there'll be a couple more episodes yet. I'm just excited to have finally got where I need to get. It's good. It's really good. Right, so I've been on the Pacific. This has been Sunless Sea Zubmariner, the first proper episode with a Zub. Apologies for last time, but it did take quite some time to get it. But that's good. A challenge is good. So, for now, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying Sunless Sea, keep an eye on the channel, subscribe, because there will be a couple more episodes definitely going up. As I want to find out what's going on in the UnterZee, which is fantastic. I love it already. So thank you for watching. I've been on the Pacific, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.